Makes me feel like my own personal sex life is never up to the standard, that I'm never pleasing a partner as much as I should be, that I'm not sexually active enough, that I'm too much, a whole array of things. Because of the completely unrealistic expectations that it shows, it just kind of makes most people, most average people, feel a bit like shit. To find people where porn has positively impacted mental health. For most young people, sexuality is such a huge part of your life. And when some of the only exposures you have to that is through porn, and you're going to compare yourself, compare your body, compare your skills, then it's bound to have a negative effect.
With porn and mental health, I just feel like when I watched it when I was younger, I obviously came at it from the lens of like a young little black girl who was only watching this like Western portrayal of like sex and women and like how to do things, and it just really like messed up the way I thought about sex and my body, and like it made me feel really whitewashed. Like I had to like change a lot of myself. It's a very, very, very big impact on you, and not necessarily really in a good way.
I got introduced to porn quite early. I think I was 10. I noticed I started to see women differently. Like even my friends, like really close friends, I used to see them in a very sexual way, and I didn't realize until I got older that was a really bad thing. Because I wanted to, just spend time with these people as people rather than as, objects, as how it's portrayed in porn.
You start creating these unrealistic expectations for like how your intimate lives are supposed to be as well, because you're watching it in this other viewing way.
For me, it caused so many unrealistic expectations that I felt like I had to achieve. And also being like bisexual and seeing lesbian sex, and it's so perfect woman, perfect body is always feminine. It felt like I had to dress a certain way to be attractive to any gender. And that really messed with my head, because it's like, I want to be beautiful the way I am. And it took me a long time to realize that I am. And the way these people are portrayed, I don't need to be exactly like them to be beautiful.
It also doesn't help with your mental health when you think, maybe I'm not even doing it right. So I personally have found that it hasn't helped my mental health at all. It then like bleeds into all these other areas of your life, like how you interact with people who you're attracted to, or people who you think are attracted to you, and in quite a lot of ways not for the better. And it made me really self-conscious, particularly as a straight woman, around men thinking, are they always looking at my body? And then you're like, do I look good in their head? Do I look bad? And why am I even thinking this at the age